Good morning, friends. Welcome to my YouTube channel of astrologer Anil Aggarwala. Yesterday, I made a video for the stock and financial markets, and I said that the notable dates are 13th of March and then 26th of March. Some people have also called me up. So, I've already told them that whenever the North Node Rahu changes its stance, there is a reversal of things in the stock market. If the market is going up, it will go down, and if it is going down, it will go up. Now, looking at the planetary positions, immediately we have seen that the government has amended the CAA bill on the 11th of March. Now, whenever Mars and Saturn are about to change signs, the things become very critical, and we have noticed that on 24th February 2022, when Mars and Saturn were about to meet in Capricorn, the Russia invaded Ukraine, and this Ukraine-Russia war has become most bitter and ugly, and it is continuing, and there are no chances of any truce in the immediate future. Now, similarly, so whatever happenings happen when Mars is about to join Saturn, then the things become very explosive, and this CAA amendment will be resentment. There will be a lot of resentment by the opposition parties, and they will try to chaos and try to take advantage to hamper the image of the NDA and BJP and Narendra Modi. So this is all in the process, but I may tell you that this Mars and Saturn conjunction is for 38 days. And it is not only Mars and Saturn conjunction, not a single astrologer has talked about the North Node Demon, which is going to be out of 38 days, 31 days, the North Node is afflicted badly, and all worldly events, whenever Rahu is not in a normal motion, it has been observed that the most catastrophic things happen when Rahu is afflicted. And you have Mars and Saturn also affliction. It is in the 7th house of US. We have talked about US. It is very bad for the US. US may be in a warlike condition. The economy may also take, there may be a tsunami in the stock and financial markets on a single day, like what we have had in 1984 and 1994. Now, this Mars and Saturn conjunction is taking place in the 10th of the India Foundation chart, in the 8th from natal moon. And the 10th lord from Lagna is Saturn, and the 10th lord from moon is Mars. And both are meeting in the 10th house from Lagna. So it is a very critical point. As far as India is concerned, there is a lot of resentment, lot of hue and cry, lot of riots, lot of things. Especially you wait and see another 3-4 days Mars and Saturn is going to conjunct. And the worst part is that there is Veda between Mars and Saturn in the Rashi Sangata Chakra and also in the Nakshatra Sangata Chakra. These chakras were given to Mr. K.N. Rao by a very holy, stalwart astrologer, and he has been using it and found very useful tool and a secretive tool to see whenever there is Veda between Mars and Saturn in the Rashi and Nakshatra Sangata Chakras, their wars are going to take place. Whether the wars is for economy, whether the war is for in the stock market, whether the wars is for political, or whether there is physical war. And today, I have read the news that Russia is ready to use the nuclear bombs. So friends, this news is coming only when Mars is about to join Saturn, and then Rahu, the North Node, which is just like a snake bite when it is afflicted, is for 31 days. So, my friends, I fear what all is going to happen. I'm not giving a pessimistic view, but I'm telling you that one should get ready. Alarm bells are ringing for the stock markets, for the on the political front, and everywhere. And as per Kurma Chakra, their direction is northeast, and Bengal will be the focus where all the events are going to take place. Most untoward happenings, riots, resentments, and chaos and then Rahu is also, significator of all the negative things. Negative things happen in any way, wars. So I will read out two heavy, two heavy, uh, two heavy malefic conjunction of Mars and Saturn is taking place from the 15th March to 23rd April. Unfortunately, between this time, the demon Rahu is also afflicted condition and may work as a catalyst and add fuel to the burning fire for the catastrophes. Mars and Saturn will be in Aquarius for 38 days, out of which demon Rahu will be adverse for 31 days. The explosive, this will be explosive especially for those countries as mentioned in my previous article where the conjunction is taking place in the 7th house of the US. Rahu, the demon, has the capacity to turn the tables upside down when it is afflicted. Just to remind you, at the time of demonetization on 8th of November 2016, I had predicted that the stock market will crash on the 8th of November simply because Rahu at a stretch was afflicted for 8 days. So my experience and my research also shows that this time frame is not very good as far as the global picture of the things because of the Mars and Saturn and the demon Rahu. You see, Rahu is known for crimes, wars, violence, disasters of any kind, spoilage from foreign elements, political plots, imprisonment. Many politicians may be put behind bars, anti-religious, immigration to foreign countries. There may be some restrictions, epidemic, sudden accidents, earthquakes, tsunamis, you see, because in a watery sign, Rahu is in a watery sign, so there will be a lot of tsunamis. The countries which are prone are US, Middle East, India, Italy, parts of France, Canada, London, Japan, Indonesia, Philippines, Ukraine, Taiwan. Trouble in the South China Sea, since their war is possible because Rahu is placed in the total watery sign and it is going to be afflicted. Sun is going to be afflicted just on the 14th of March, maybe tomorrow. The ingress of Sun is taking place on 14th and ingress of Mars is taking place on the 15th. So these two planets are definitely not only going to affect the global events, they will also influence the stock and financial markets. So I will make a video for it separately. Needless to mention the significations of Mars and Saturn as on the 8th of April 2024, the Pisces new moon chart is taking place in the 3rd house as per the foundation chart and in the 10th house and the 8th from the natal moon. Now, 10th house conjunction of Mars and Saturn in India foundation chart, danger of war, illness and death in royal circles, trouble to government in event of war or any political turmoil, victory, since Mars is in the 10th house and is Digbali. Widespread discontentment, demonstrations, trouble to prominent people. Now, 8th house from natal moon, Mars and Saturn, Ashtam Shani and Ashtam Mars, sudden and terrible deaths of military naval. Notable people in the iron and steel will suffer. That means iron and steel stocks may get a hit. Bank Nifty will also get a hit. Death of important people and elderly people, important politicians. Mars and Saturn in the 8th house and planetary war is most evil position. As per Kurma Chakra, the direction where the catastrophes will be maximum will be in the northeast direction. The king of the year is Mars and the minister of the year is Saturn, and both in the 8th house in the planetary war, which is the 7th house of the US foundation chart. Saturn loses in war. The conjunction of heavy planets is taking place over the natal moon as explained above for the US. As per the book of mundane astrology, Editor K. and Rao, the conjunction takes place in the 7th house. The war is imminent. In the year in June 84, conjunction took place in the 6th house of our India foundation chart, and we had the blue star operation and subsequently assassination of the Prime Minister Indira Gandhi. The total solar eclipse is taking place on the 8th April, the day when Sun and Moon will be in the same degrees in the Pisces, and is called the Pisces new moon chart or the Hindu new moon year. How will it behave? The king of the year is Mars and the minister of the year is Saturn. So this is not good, and the conjunction is taking place on the 10th, which can prove explosive. On the 10th, Rahu is also in a adverse condition and most afflicted condition. Ukraine-Russia war, blue star operation of Prime Minister Indira Gandhi which took place, or we have parallel combinations and later assassinations and Saturn will aspect Mars degree wise on the 6th July 2024. I am giving you this date is most critical. The total solar eclipse, so we have talked about it. As per Bhartiya Purana, if the planetary war takes place between heavy planets are taking place within 1 week of the eclipses, then there are warlike conditions in the world. In the present context, Mars and Saturn planetary war will be taking place in the sign Aquarius on the 10th April, parallel to blue star operation, and also what all happened in 1994 on a single day when the stock market had a bloodshed on a single day, and Mars and Saturn were degree conjunct the same day. Aquarius, along with Mercury fallen, and the stock market and market collapsed by 10%. Therefore, the solar eclipse and the Pisces new moon chart falling the same day can be a bolt from the blue for the world, and especially countries having Leo ascendant like US, and also countries who have been allotted Leo Lagna for Italy, Paris, parts of France, China, like cities like Mumbai, Chicago, Damascus, Bristol. When the Lord of the Year is Mars, then the kings are at daggers drawn, troubled by thieves, plenty of fire, terrorist activities, virus ugly shape, stocks up and down in the market. Second Lord loses in planetary war, and Mars in the 3rd house, and 2nd house has aspect of benefic, although Mars in the 5th house is good, some grace. Life and property will not be safe. Inflation foreseen. Prices of diesel and petrol will go high. There will be less food and crops. People will be unhappy. Crime will increase. Mass happenings, earthquakes and typhoons and tsunami. Destruction of properties all over the world. Political turmoil. War-like condition. Border clashes with China and Pakistan. Instability in the country and general happiness will suffer. Party in power may come back in power. Joe Biden will suffer the toughest time as predicted as per above article. Major weapon deal. Mars will activate the solar eclipse point on 26th May. Will be most explosive. So this is all, friends. I just wanted to talk. Even Jahangir was very much afraid of this conjunction, and in his Jahangir Nama he has mentioned that he distributed gold, silver and food so that the ill effect of Mars and Saturn should not come over him. So friends, this is all I just wanted to share. The countries which are prone are the Middle East, Japan, Indonesia, and Red Sea, especially the Red Sea, Taiwan, and US plunging into the same. The possibility is on the cards. So this is all, friends. I just wanted to share. Thank you very much for listening to me. Have a good day. Good luck. Bye bye.